I said 70s random thoughts on books and more. We can talk about books and movies and a bunch of stuff going on.
Okay.
So, we haven't watched a movie for a while.
No, we have not.
I put up a poll on our other channel on Popcorn and Earbuds. And I think I had put Moana 2 and I know I put My Neighbor Totoro and Rape of the Fireflies, and I forgot what the third one was. But it seems like we're going to be watching 2 of the animated movies because those won the poll.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So possibly we can start one today.
Okay.
Maybe depending how long live goes for, or start one tomorrow.
That could work. We have annoying cat hair.
I think I'm up to like 11 or 12 movies, and I made a goal of 50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah, which is kind of doable. So
I did poll one. What game should I play on Roblox on my YouTube channel?
yeah, we need to put more stuff up on Popcorn and Earbuds. I think I probably have a couple reviews that I have to do yet. So. Come on, get down, please. Get him down, Nate, before he knocks us down.
Down.
Hey, get that bottle, please, so it don't drop. No, we're done just yet.
I don't know, we're not there yet.
No. But we can talk about things. Oh, retouch, okay. Oh, these are the backgrounds. Oh, we got one person. Hello. That is pretty bright. Oh, let's look at this one. Ah, I got a coffee background. Oh, we have 7 people now. Hello. We were just talking about how on our second channel we made a poll, or I made a poll, about what movies to watch next. Got to have dinner. Have a good day. Okay. Hope you have a nice dinner.
Okay.
So I made a poll about what movie we should watch next, because our second channel is basically about movies and like other kinds of entertainment, whereas this channel here is pretty random.
Yeah.
So we might be watching Moana 2 and then My Neighbor Totoro, which we will be having, or we will be doing, I should say, reviews, I don't know, hopefully in the next week or so, on the second channel. So as the title suggests, we're talking about books and more. Anybody read anything interesting? I am a little more than halfway through. I think it might be up to 70%. I'm listening to the audiobook of Sunrise on the Reaping. And it's good so far, but I thought I was going to like it better. Don't get me wrong, I really like it. Hunger Games is pretty much my favorite series so far, but part of it feels kind of filler, right? Because it is Haymitch's backstory, basically. Yeah, it is about the second Quarter Quell. And there's a lot of connections. This book makes a lot of connections between the original trilogy and the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Mostly the original trilogy, mostly Catching Fire, because that's where we learn about the second quarter quell for the first time, or more details about it. And so this one kind of just like ties things together and kind of gives us more information on why things are the way they are and how things came to be. I think it's a great addition, but I was surprised that I'm not liking it as much as Ballad, I think. And while I liked all the books, and I did like Ballad, Ballad was definitely not a favorite the first time around. But I think it was because I had to get used to, you know, um, a good person not being the main character, also it being told in third person versus first person. But I just think Ballad has a lot more to it. Has anybody read that yet? If so, what do you think so far? I feel there's a lot of spoilers that can be said about that book, but also not spoilers because, again, a lot of the characters are people we've met in the original trilogy. The first chapter, I think it's the first chapter, well, between the first and like the second, they end and begin pretty violently. And the issues that I've had with the movies, while they are good adaptations, I do enjoy the acting and the music and everything. I think it's very well put together. The problem is, I think it's more rating than time because the books get very dark in some aspects. They're dark for something that's considered YA. That doesn't translate to screen very well. And I understand certain things not being put in there if they're like too violent or whatever, but I just feel like that book series would have done better as a show or as a miniseries. And while I'm not fond of extreme changes or things being added that wasn't in the original source material, I understand when they have to do it, especially, considering the fact that it is told in first person point of view. It doesn't really work for the screen. It's one thing to read it in a book, but it doesn't work, that well translating it to a movie. And I think this would have been something really great to do in a show because you can expand so much on things while still having the basic message of the story. So yeah, well, I like the movies. I felt Ballad was kind of rushed. It felt in some aspects like clips put together. The scenes were so short and it just kind of felt random in some ways. But again, the acting was really good and everything. But I don't know that they probably should have just stuck to the two-parter thing. Um, I'm both looking forward, but also kind of worried about the movie that's coming because they're supposed to be the movie's supposed to be coming out next year, and the book just came out. At least with the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, it took a while, right? But I think the movie came out like 2 years ago now, and the book came out in 2020. So there was some. Ooh, I knocked my coffee down. There was some like gap there, and yeah. Whereas here, they're,
You okay?
yeah, check my chats. Okay. They're just, making it next year. And it's like, how are you doing it? The book just came out.
What movie you talking about?
The new book that I'm reading is called Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm looking forward to, but also concerned about Lilo and Stitch because me and Nate plan on seeing that when it comes out, and it's coming out, I believe, in May.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's just me, but Nani in the live action seems kind of mean.
Huh?
Talk about the live action Lilo and Stitch.
Wait, who was her again?
Nani's her sister.
Oh, well, was she me in the first movie of Leo?
No, just from the previews that I'm seeing of the new movie, she just seems like, I don't know.
Well, she was kind of mad at her all the time in the movie.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand what's going on and everything is like they lost their parents. Nani's still pretty young. She's probably like in her early 20s or something.
Why do you call her Nani?
Because that's her name.
Wait, what? Leo, that was Leo.
No, Lilo's older sister is Nani.
Oh. Okay.
So after the parents die, Lilo goes to live with her older sister, Nani. And Nani is trying to find a good job and take care of Lilo and all that other stuff. And Lilo's a little kid and everything, so things get frustrating. What I'm saying is, instead of because of stress or things going on, it just seems like the live action Nani is just more annoyed that Lilo even exists. That's the vibes I'm getting, from that. But who knows? Maybe it is a good movie. I don't know.
Some pretty cool Transformers figures I'm seeing right now. I want to get.
Got 5 people.
5 people.
So, hello to everybody. So, what do you guys think? Has anybody read Sunrise on the Reaping yet? What do you think? Have you seen any of the live action Disney movies? I'm trying to see all of them. Some of them have been okay, some of them have not been so great. But I am looking forward to Lilo and Stitch. For the most part, it looks good. It's just, I know I'm definitely not going to like it as much as the original. I'm hoping that at least it's going to be a good version. Also, do you count things like the live action Alice in Wonderland or any of the, I think there's only 2 of them, like the Maleficent movies as adaptations? Because if I'm not mistaken, the live action Alice in Wonderland is kind of like a combination of the 2 stories, but also I think the original cartoon was the animated movie in some ways. But I know in the live action they also added some other stuff too. So it's not like a direct adaptation of the animated movie. Maleficent obviously is not either, because it's not a straight adaptation of Sleeping Beauty. So I don't know if I would count them in the same way as, say, Lion King or The Little Mermaid. Which, by the way, I did not hate The Little Mermaid. I thought the actress embodied Ariel pretty well in her personality. However, the main issue that I actually had with that movie was just that it felt like they were holding back, acting wise, I mean. With the emotion and everything. It felt like they could do it, and they could portray it really well. There was just so much more, I guess, emotion that I seen in, the original animated movie, and I don't know why. It just felt like they were holding back. But other than that, I didn't hate it. It's probably not something I'm going to put on all the time, but I thought it was fairly well done. There's still a few I have to see. I need to see The Jungle Book. I need to see Aladdin. I have not seen those yet. I haven't heard too many bad things about those. The animated movies weren't my absolute favorite of those. I still enjoy them though. And the movies do look really well done. I heard there was good effects and CGI in some of them, so eventually I will get to those. But to do my Disney era thing. I have to go back and watch some of the original movies, so it's gonna be a lot of Disney watching for me this year. A lot of Disney and horror movies, sprinkled with a little bit of drama. I like to, be eclectic in my stuff. I really need to get some more cream. Milk and coffee it's not bad, it just doesn't taste the same as creamer does. So what do you think, Nathaniel? Is there any movies or whatever you're looking forward to?
Well, I want to see this movie.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see that. But I don't know, is there anything else that's coming out that you'd want to see?
No, nothing. I hope definitely do make a sequel of the Transformers 1 movie.
About to say there's not another Transformers movie coming out?
No, not right now.
How many Transformer movies are there?
I don't know now. Maybe 100.
But they had the 2 movies that came out, right?
Yeah.
And then there was that third one where he has a new girlfriend.
New girlfriend.
Yeah, Sam.
Oh yeah.
So there's at least 3. And then there was the one that me, you, and Grandpa seen, right?
Yeah, the Transformer Last Night one.
Yeah, so that's at least 4. And was the Bumblebee that came after that?
Yeah.
So at least 5?
Yeah.
So at least 5 live action movies?
Mm-hmm. Well, the Bumblebee's not counted that movies. It's its own separate film.
But it's still a live action one.
Yes.
Was it made by the same people?
No.
Okay, but it's still within that universe.
Yeah, it's a live action.
And then there was the one with the apes and stuff, the Prime, whatever.
Optimus Primal. They're
Yeah.
called the Maximal, and they were around the 90s. They actually first started in the 90s in the
Okay.
TV series.
Okay,
called
yeah,
Diesel
I
War.
figured you would correct me. So there's been at least 6 live action movies,
Yep.
right?
Well, people watched the Beast War character in live action.
Oh, it was called Beast War, wasn't it?
Yeah, see,
Okay,
the Beast
yeah.
War started in the 90s.
Okay.
But people really want them in live action, but they never did. Finally, Brightspeed, I think, gave them in live action.
So what? 6 live action and at least 1 animated movie, which was the Transformers 1, right?
Yep.
So about 7 full-length movies so far.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yeah, Transformers old as shit. They started in the 90s.
Yeah.
I think the first time movie called the Transformers the movie. That's what's it called. Just the Transformers the movie. That shit probably kind of like children. I heard kids were left out of the theater because Optimus was dead.
What's everybody up to? Come say hi, everybody. Hello. How are you? Yeah, so there's not a whole lot in theaters I think I want to see except for Lilo and Stitch, but there's a whole bunch of newer and older movies that I have on my Letterboxd list, which if you're interested is pretty much the same name I have here.
Oh. Okay. So what?
And I'm trying to mark off the movies from my list and everything. I've also been going off the list a little bit, but that's okay. What's in my eye? Ooh. Anybody got cool mugs? I got some nice mugs. I'm gonna be getting my stuff out of storage pretty soon, and I will be, you know, having some more mugs. Hopefully, they didn't get damaged. Any like new games or anything you're looking forward to?
I want to play. I don't know.
I'm gonna start like looking more into some games and stuff.
I want to, but also some of the games are not really that good.
Yeah.
But I'm been doing a lot of stuff lately. Well, I want to try to make my own video game.
Yeah, I wanna like maybe order some stuff from the library.
Here's the thing is about doing stuff. I want to play some games, but some games are not doing good.
Yeah. Oh, we got two people. Hello to the two
How many
people.
people have?
We're to talk about random things, books, movies, video games, you know, anything that entertains you. I have to work more on my own book. I stopped because I was writing a short story for a Beltane anthology that people are putting together. So while I won't be getting paid for that one, I'm still free to use my story wherever I want. So I can put it in something else that I will get paid for. But hopefully it'll, let readers see some of my work and everything, hopefully gain a bigger audience for my stories. I did order two of my books, one poetry book and one short stories. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Oh, but I don't want to go to bed just yet. Anyways, yeah. And I plan on reading some stories and poetry from them on both here and possibly TikTok.
So,
Yeah, they should be coming within like the next week or so. I
Are
think
they
that'll be
both-
fun to read the stories.
on the book you made.
Yep.
Oh.
I had to order copies. Basically, you order them and they print them for you and everything.
Okay. Like, they print them for you?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's not a whole lot going on here, so maybe we'll end the live here.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks for everybody that showed up. Check out our second channel, Popcorn and Earbuds.
Yep. Bye, buddy.
Check out the other videos on my channel, and bye-bye.
Bye. That was bad.